Surefire. My name's Steve. I am the Chief Operations Officer out here and our Technical Support Manager at Surefire Sign. And today I wanted to just go through our sign and show you the basic features, how it's serviced, and how you can install a Surefire sign and how we make it here at Surefire Sign. Come take a look. This is an 8mm 4x8. It has an SMD pixel in it, and I just wanted to go through some of the manufacturing features, what makes the LED sign, kind of how it works, the components and how it's built, if you will. So first of all, here at Surefire, we build a 12-inch module design. It's all front service module. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, would make it 4 foot tall, and then 8 wide. So it's very easy to price. It's very easy to determine size. We are 8 foot 0 inches, 4 foot 0 inches. So if you're installing it, that's important to know. When you have this aluminum cabinet, every cabinet's going to come with a pre-installed mounting angle iron. This is steel, not aluminum. Although it can be aluminum by request. A lot of the highway displays, different airports and places like that, they may require this to be aluminum, and then we bolt that to an aluminum structure. But as default in the price book, you're going to see this come with a mounting angle iron on the top and 1 3-inch mounting angle on the bottom, ready to go. So we have lifting hooks pre-installed, so you'll be able to lift that right out of the crate as you receive the sign. You'll pull it out of the crate, and it's literally, there's really no prep work before you can actually mount it on your structure. The back of the cabinet, I left here are your fan louvers, but then we've also put a cowling over the fan louvers, just to protect it from uplift and fine snow and dust and things like that. This just kind of takes the brunt of it and keeps it clean. The back of the cabinet, when you get it, you're going to have a manufacturer's identification plate. It's going to be mounted right here on the back of the cabinet, and this is going to list who we are, our website, the serial number for the sign, the voltage, the amperage, and the hertz, and what model it is, and what the matrix is of the LED sign. So you'll have that on every sign sitting here. So if it's a 220 volt sign, if it's a 30 amp sign, you'll know that right here. And we also issue a product profile sheet that goes with it. Now the back of this cabinet is in our showroom. This is not in the factory. So just for showroom purposes, we've designed it a little bit different. On the back, you'll have the light sensors. So these are light sensors. This particular one is equipped with an actual temperature sensor and an ambient light sensor. Your power, you won't have a switch here. You won't have a plug here. This will be a direct link. So to make a connection to your power, you're going to have your elbow here for your seal tight, your yellow listing, and then you have your manufacturing plate with identification. But you would make your junction box here, put your wire nuts back in there, flip your door down and close it up, and you're done. Flip your breaker on. This is a USB port. So if you needed a technician service, or if we needed to look at software or mapping or anything to do with the computer, you'd have a USB port here on the back, and we can connect to that and diagnose and make updates and do whatever we need to. We call that a USB service port. And that's the back of the sign when you get it. You'll have your UL labels there, other manufacturing stickers and things like that. If you're familiar, most of us are familiar with a front service module. You have a 3mm key that slides into the face of the module. You'll have 2 locations on that, and you can locate those, and you can just pull the module. Once you have that, you can just pull it free from the front of the cabinet. You'll have your data cables. I know there's lots of discussions out there on flat wire versus Ethernet wire. We have tested both, and I'll be honest, we started with the flat communication cable from the receiver. Actually, for a period of time, went to the data, and we had more failures with that data cable, or Ethernet cable, if you will, than we were with our flat ribbon maker. So we have, here about 3 or 4 years ago, we went back to flat wires. Just very reliable. They resist cold and hot temperatures a little better than Ethernet. They don't have the shrinking that goes on, but you have your 2 power cables, your 2 data cables, and you can pull that module free, and now you're ready to service the cabinet. Although when you first get the screen, you as an installer, you're literally pulling the sign out of the crate and it's ready for plug and play. You connect the power to it and turn the power on, and the display is going to come up. You don't have to make any internal connections unless you're into billboard type sizes and things like that. But as far as a 3x6, 4x7s, 4x8s, your typical 5x8s, you know, your cookie cutter LED signs that are across the country, it's literally pull out of a crate, install, plug and play. And then that's, so it makes it real simple. It's all front service. I can install it, slide it back in, go ahead and lock it down. You have your cooling fans that run across the top. You have your controller cabinet. You'd have your controller in it, and then you would have a receiver card. And that's really all there is to it. And this antenna actually connects to an antenna like this with about a 25-foot data cable. And if you install this on location or in the business, that data cable will run to the PoE and plug into the internet router of the business location. And then the sign's going to lock onto this antenna, and this antenna is going to be receiving an internet signal from the router, and the sign will automatically be logged into the end user's network and ultimately reach out to our servers, and then you'll move into the cloud software. Really, what the end user would have 2 ways to use it. They can use an onboard PC downloaded software, or they can log into our server and use a completely free web-based software that they'll be able to connect to the terminal, publish, and schedule content at their will. Hopefully this helps you just take a peek of what we're doing here, and you choose Surefire for your next LED display needs. So I want to thank you for tuning in and watching this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to our sales team or visit our website, and we'll be happy to help you as soon as we can.